What's up? What's up, man? Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment here again with another one. Be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a member of the channel. And also hit the notifications too so that you're able to get all of my content. All right. Now, this is Polo Motivation. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, you need to learn how to deal with people that try to change you and change who you are or change what it is that you're trying to do. And also, it's a form of control too. You got a lot of control freaks out here. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's your friends or your loved ones, your bosses, uh, and even in your relationship. You're gonna have somebody that is gonna try to destroy what you're doing or how you do it or how well you do it, right? When what you have been doing has been working for you and it hasn't been in any form of insanity. And a lot of y'all want to continue to keep, doing, what you're doing when in actuality it's really working for you. But then you also have those people there that don't know, they do the complete opposite. But we're talking about, what if it's working good for you, you just got to tell people to back up. You know what I'm saying? To back, you know. Uh, and this is the thing that you need to do. These are some things that you need to do. Uh, you know, a lot of people that try to change you are usually they're perfectionists and they feel vulnerable to anything uncontrollable, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much a control freak. And a lot 9 times out of 10, a control freak is going to try to control you. And what you need to do in order to Sorry about that, y'all. I fell out. I don't know why I fell out. Sorry about that. Um, basically what I was saying is that, you need to keep your distance between, that person that you feel is trying to make an attempt to control you. You know what I'm saying? And don't be friendly about it, or none of that, man. You gotta stand firm and be like, look, I'm taking care of something right now. I'm busy right now. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll start to see, okay, look, there's no way that I can try to control this dude because of, or this female. A lot of y'all get controlled, especially when there's sex involved. You know, y'all are easily manipulated by that. You know what I'm saying? Because let's let's just let's just call it what it is. Sex is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? At least to the vast majority of the people that I know. What's up with it, Stephen Brown? See you in the building, man. Hope you're doing okay, man. Haven't heard from you in a while, man. Hope everything's good with you. Happy holidays to you. You know, People got to understand that when you take that step back from whatever relationship that you're in, or somebody that's controlling you, then they have no type of opportunity for them to try to change you or manipulate you, or to try to do something that they want you to do. You know what I'm saying? Or to change what you're doing. Because I'll give you a perfect example. Okay, there might be a certain routine that you used to in the morning, right? You might be used to going to go work out. Then after you work out, then you eat your breakfast or whatnot. And then after you eat your breakfast, you know, then you go and you go take care of whatever affairs that you need to take care of, like your business or something like that. But then guess what? Somebody might step in and they might tell you, okay, well, man, why are you doing that? You know, early in the or earlier in the day or something like that. You could take care of that, later on this evening, and they'll try to persuade and manipulate you into thinking, okay, yeah, maybe that is better. Maybe that does sound more logical. You know what I'm saying? So some people will try to do that, and you gotta steer far as away from that as possible. If it's working for you, keep on doing it. What's up with it, Stephen Bright? Yeah, I'm good, man. Everything good with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, uh, whatever storm comes, best believe I'm gonna weather that motherfucker. You feel me? But yeah, everything good on this way, on the sand, man. Always. Um, the next thing that you got to do, man, is you got to use strong body language. You know what I'm saying? Body language is a clear indication that you could you know be, be better in terms of communication. Uh, you have to get acquainted and get familiar with unspoken assertiveness uh, to aid your message. It, okay, sometimes silence is is loudest. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. You not saying nothing is a clear indication of you standing firm and you standing on principle. That will allow no one to control you, or to manipulate you, or to try to change anything that you're doing. They might say, okay, well, man, why do you do this, this way or whatever, and you've been successful at it for 20 something years, or something like that, right? Then the minute you try to change something, guess what? Then, because of your inability to be strong and stand firm and stay solid, guess what? Then you end up messing up. And that's something that if it's not broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Pretty much. That's what you're supposed to do, is stand solid. Now the next thing that you got to do is remember why they are trying to control you. All right, always recognize that they're trying to control you. Most controlling people are they have a lot of charisma. You know what I'm saying? They're very energetic, and it seemed cool when you meet them. You know, but then it becomes apparent that they try to micro, like for instance, when somebody tries to micromanage you. You know what I'm saying? You know, 9 times out of ten, they're always insecure. You know, about you, yet alone themselves. They're paranoid. You know what I'm saying? They're very emotional and stuff like that. So it's like while they're really really energetic and happy and ecstatic and everything like that, that can also backfire too as well. It's kind of like the cable guy mentality. I don't know if y'all seen that movie. It was a movie a long long time ago with Jim Carrey. It's called Cable Guy, right? And you know Jim Carrey, what he played a guy that installed cable for his friend, or who he thought was his friend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And the guy was just needed him just for his services in terms of installing cable. But what Jim Carrey thought was a actual relationship, like in terms of friendship and stuff like that, he was overboard. And when he felt that the guy was just using him just for the services and stuff like that, he basically said, "Look, I can," and he had a lot of energy. He was happy, excited, always there for him and stuff like that when he needed him or something like that. And he said, basically, I could be your best friend or your worst enemy. And those are the type of people that you got to watch out for. They'll try to control your narrative. You know what I'm saying? None of this justifies their behavior, but you have to remember that they're vulnerable beneath all of that output of happiness that they have buried inside of them. Man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will try to put this act on in the beginning, and then when you call their bluff, or when you don't do something that they want you to do or something like that, that's when it all comes out. Especially like a lot of supervisors. A lot of supervisors will try to do that to you too. When you stand your ground or something like that, they constantly they'll sit there and they'll try to be like, well, Polo, I need you to do this and I need you to do that. And they automatically come to you because guess what? They see you as a yes man. They see you as easily manipulated. They see you as easily controlled. They see you as weak. They see you as weak minded. You understand what I'm saying? But guess what? If you stand principle or whatever, and look, it might cost you your job, but at the end of the day, it's about respect. If some people don't respect you, they're not gonna, you know, they're not going to have any problem trying to walk all over you, pretty much. And you got to let them know, from the get, look, this is what it is, so that they won't manipulate you and control you. You know, you got to say no. That's the next thing, man. Sometimes no is a wonderful thing. I know some people, they always, they that's what I was just talking about. They always want to say yes. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do this. Yes, I do. No, say, matter of fact, say hell to the no, 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 no. That sometimes you got to tell them like that, and some people will get mad about that shit. Be clear and be firm when you communicate. A lot of y'all don't know how to say no. Y'all are easily, some of y'all fellas, man, y'all easily manipulated by a female. They'd be like, oh, well, you know what? I'm not gonna talk to you no more, something like that. She might be bad as hell, but man, you got to tell her, okay, I'm gonna holler at you. You know what I'm saying? But some of y'all don't have that mentality. Y'all easily, you think that she gonna she gonna go, hop on with someone else. You know what I'm saying? Or she gonna be chilling with somebody else. She might even go be so conniving and downright ugly towards you, man, and do it with one of your friends. You know what I'm saying? Just to piss you up, just to drive a wedge between your friendship between somebody else, and it's a form of control. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be able to distance yourself, man. Tell people no if you don't feel like doing it. Say hell no, I'm not doing it. If you don't feel like doing it, nobody got to make you do anything. And look, you might have to go through a little battle, might have to go through some trials and tribulations. It is what it is. It is what it is. Um, and another thing that you need to do is work on, look, I've already talked about this. In Polo Motivation, we always talk about this. And we talk about low self esteem, man. Low self esteem is no self esteem. No self esteem is low self esteem. It's the same thing. They go hand in hand, you know. Um, Listen, work on your own self esteem and work on your own self confidence. I know that's easier said than done, but believe it or not, man, if someone is causing stress in your life and being controlled, work on your own self confidence, man. I'm telling you, it'll work. Uh, you know, you have to be able. It's a thing called. Uh, I don't know if y'all are familiar with this, but it's a technique to. Um, it's a technique to deal with like mind games and shit like that, right? It's called NLP, or it's neuro linguistic programming, right? And one of the things that you got to do, man, is disassociating yourself. That means that you have to imagine yourself, you know, encountering a negative situation and play it back mentally as funny. You know what I'm saying? You have to take yourself to a happy place. You know, reframe your mind. That means shifting your attention on negativity, on other sides of the same issue, and then also anchoring yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to identify positive emotion. You know what I'm saying? Be like, I am. You have to tell yourself whenever you start to experience any type of negative emotions that I am going to overcome this. I'm not going to let anything hold me back. You know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, it works. You know what I'm saying? Listen. It's going to be. You're going to be like, man, Polo, man, that ain't tripping, man. This stuff don't work. It's going to be challenging at first, but I'm trying to tell you, if you continue to allow people to people will continue to do it, and they'll be able to recognize it from jump start. You know, so like I said, man, you gotta let people know that, look, I'm not gonna be manipulated by you. I'm not gonna be controlled by you. I'm not gonna let anybody change what I'm doing. As long as it's working for me, hey, I could care less what you think. You know what I'm saying? And you'll go further. But like this video, share it, subscribe, hit them notifications. ENT, and this is also Polo Motivation. I'm gonna get at y'all later.